Imagine walking into a bank where the doors quietly close behind you, and the manager knows your name before you even speak. There's no line, no waiting, and no small talk at the counter. Instead, you're escorted into a private room where wealth, secrecy, and power quietly meet. Sounds like a movie, right? But this world is real. It's called private banking. And today, we're going to pull back the velvet curtain and reveal how it really works. Number one, what is private banking really? Most people think banking is just about checking accounts, savings accounts, or loans. But private banking is like the VIP room of the financial world. It's where banks serve their richest clients, people who usually have a few $1 million or more in assets. These clients don't deal with tellers. They deal with relationship managers, basically personal financial assistants who handle everything from investments to vacation home purchases. Imagine you're a millionaire. You don't have time to sit in traffic to visit a branch or to call 5 different advisors about your money. In private banking, you get a single point of contact, a person who calls you to say, "Hey, we found a better way to structure your portfolio and save you $500,000 in taxes this year." That's what private banking does. It makes money management effortless, exclusive, and incredibly personalized. Number two, who gets to join this secret club? Here's the thing. Not everyone can walk into a private bank and open an account. Most private banks have strict minimums. Some start at $1 million in investable assets, while the ultra-exclusive ones, like JP Morgan Private Bank or UBS Global Wealth Management, start at $10 million or more. Private banking is like a luxury membership. The more money you bring in, the more doors open for you. You get access to elite investment opportunities, private equity funds, exclusive bond deals, and tax-saving structures that the average person never hears about. For example, a regular person might invest in mutual funds, but a private banking client could invest in early-stage companies or global real estate deals with significantly higher returns. The difference isn't just wealth, it's access. Number three, the secret role of relationship managers. At the heart of private banking is one person, the relationship manager. Think of them as your personal CEO for money. Their job is to know everything about your finances, your income, expenses, debts, goals, and even your hobbies. Let's say you're planning to buy a yacht. A relationship manager won't just help you get a loan. They might find a way to finance it through a tax-efficient structure or connect you with a trusted seller overseas. Want to send your child to an Ivy League school? They'll help set up an education trust and plan international payments. Want to buy a vineyard in France? They'll coordinate with international advisors to make it happen. Basically, they do what a Google search can't: bring human expertise and connections into your financial life. Number four, how private banking makes money from you. You might be wondering, if private banking is so personalized, how do banks make money from it? Here's the twist. They don't charge fees the same way regular banks do. Instead of charging you for every transaction, they earn through assets under management. That means if you invest $5 million with them, they might charge 1% a year for managing it. Sounds small, but 1% of $5 million is $50,000 per year from one client. And when you multiply that across hundreds of wealthy clients, it becomes a massive revenue stream. Plus, banks can also make money from lending products, like mortgages, margin loans, or business loans, offered exclusively to their private clients at preferred rates. It's a win-win. You get top-tier service, and they earn steady profits while managing your fortune. Number five, the hidden perks of private banking. Here's where it gets interesting. Private banking isn't just about money. It's about lifestyle. Many private banks offer concierge services that go beyond finance. Need last-minute tickets to Wimbledon? They'll arrange it. Want to charter a private jet or book a 5-star villa in Italy? They can make a few calls and handle that too. Some banks even help their clients network with other wealthy individuals. They host private events, luxury dinners, and investment forums where clients can meet investors, CEOs, and entrepreneurs. It's not just about having money. It's about staying connected to people who can help you make even more money. It's like the financial version of a luxury social club, where your membership card is your net worth. Number six, the power of discretion and privacy. Private banking isn't called private for nothing. Secrecy and discretion are its lifeblood. High net worth individuals, like celebrities, business magnates, or politicians, don't want the world to know where their money is or how much they have. Private banks are built on confidentiality. For example, Swiss private banks have historically been known for their strict secrecy laws. Although global transparency has improved, these institutions still maintain a strong culture of privacy. They protect clients' information, secure assets, and ensure wealth is transferred discreetly to future generations. It's like having a vault not just for your money, but for your identity. Number 7. The global reach of private banking. Private banking isn't just for your local branch in New York or Los Angeles. It's a global business. Wealthy clients often hold assets in multiple countries, stocks in the USA, property in London, and a trust in Singapore. Private banks help manage these across borders. They have international tax advisors, currency experts, and global investment strategists. For example, a business owner in California might be advised to set up an offshore account in the Cayman Islands or a holding company in Luxembourg to minimize taxes legally. These are not illegal schemes. They're strategies that take advantage of global financial rules. The goal is simple: to make your money grow efficiently, safely, and quietly, no matter where you live. Number 8. The hidden tools of wealth protection. Private banking isn't only about growing money. It's also about protecting it. The ultra-wealthy use trusts, foundations, and family offices to shield their assets from lawsuits, taxes, and even market crashes. For example, a billionaire might set up a family trust where ownership of assets is legally separated from their personal name. That means if they're sued, their wealth stays safe. Or they might use insurance-linked investments to grow money while maintaining liquidity and privacy. In short, private banking is where financial strategy meets legal genius. Everything is structured, protected, and optimized so that wealth not only grows, but lasts for generations. Number 9. What you can learn from private banking even without millions. Now, you might be thinking, that's great, but I don't have $1 million. Here's the good news. You can still apply many private banking principles to your own life. Start by thinking like a private client. Build a financial team. You don't need a relationship manager, but you can find a good financial planner, accountant, and investment advisor. Manage your wealth holistically. Think about taxes, investments, and protection together, not separately. Next, focus on asset allocation. Private banks diversify across real estate, equities, bonds, and alternative investments. You can do the same using ETFs, index funds, or real estate crowdfunding platforms. Finally, protect your assets. Even if you're not ultra-wealthy, having proper insurance, wills, and retirement plans can make a massive difference. Private banking isn't just for the rich. It's a mindset about how to treat your money like it deserves respect. Number 10. Why private banking isn't always perfect. Let's be real. Private banking isn't flawless. For all its glamour, it can sometimes be biased toward the bank's interests. Relationship managers might suggest products that benefit the bank more than the client. Also, exclusivity doesn't always equal better returns. Some private clients underperform simple index funds because they chase exotic investments that sound exciting but don't deliver. Privacy can also create opacity. Clients may not fully understand where their money goes. So yes, private banking offers luxury and access, but even the wealthy must stay informed and cautious. As one old saying goes, trust, but verify. Number 11. How private banking builds generational wealth. Private banking doesn't stop at managing one person's fortune. Its true power lies in creating long-term wealth that passes from generation to generation. Private banks often help families set up trusts, family offices, and succession plans. This ensures wealth transitions smoothly to children or grandchildren without unnecessary taxes or legal issues. For example, a wealthy family might use a trust to ensure the next generation inherits assets responsibly, while keeping the money protected from divorce settlements, lawsuits, or poor decisions. It's not just about keeping the money alive. It's about keeping the family legacy alive too. Number 12. The role of family offices in private banking. When a family becomes ultra-rich, managing wealth becomes a full-time job. That's where family offices come in. A family office is like a private company set up only to manage one family's wealth, investments, properties, and even philanthropic efforts. Many private banks partner with these family offices to handle complex financial planning, global investments, and intergenerational transfers. For example, the Rockefeller family has maintained their fortune for over a century using this structure. Their family office ensures each generation continues to grow the wealth, not just spend it. Number 13. How private banks help reduce taxes legally. One of the biggest advantages of private banking is efficient tax planning. Wealthy clients often have money in multiple countries, different business structures, and complex investments. Private banks employ experts who create legal frameworks that reduce tax burdens. For instance, they might suggest investing through municipal bonds in the USA. These generate interest income that's usually tax-free. Or they may advise setting up charitable foundations. By donating to their own foundation, clients can give back to society while receiving significant tax deductions. It's not tax evasion, it's smart tax planning. Number 14. How private banking uses leverage to multiply wealth. Private banking clients don't always spend their money to buy assets, they borrow against it. Let's say a client owns a stock portfolio worth $10 million. Instead of selling it to buy a luxury home, they can take a low-interest loan from the bank using the portfolio as collateral. That way, their investments keep growing, and they still get the house. This strategy, called asset-backed lending, is a cornerstone of private banking. It allows clients to enjoy liquidity without interrupting their investments or triggering capital gains taxes. In short, the rich use debt not as a burden, but as a tool to grow richer. Number 15. The psychology of private banking clients. Private banking isn't only about numbers, it's about mindset. These clients think differently about money. They see wealth as a system to manage, not just an amount to spend. Private banks design services to cater to this psychology. They focus on exclusivity, privacy, and trust, values that matter deeply to those who already have enough money. For example, some clients prefer investing in sustainable ventures or family causes rather than chasing quick profits. Private bankers help turn these personal goals into financial strategies. It's emotional wealth management, built around what money means, not just what it's worth. Number 16. How private banks protect clients from economic downturns. Private banking clients don't panic when the stock market drops. They prepare in advance. These banks use advanced risk management tools to shield their clients' portfolios. They diversify across industries, currencies, and asset types, so that when one area struggles, another thrives. For instance, if U.S. markets fall, a private bank might shift part of the portfolio into European bonds or Asian real estate. During the 2008 financial crisis, many private clients lost less because their banks anticipated the risks and adjusted early. Private banking isn't just about growing wealth, it's about keeping it safe when the world feels uncertain. Number 17. The technology behind modern private banking. Once known for old-fashioned traditions, private banking has entered the digital age. Today's private clients use secure mobile apps to monitor global portfolios in real time, make cross-border transfers instantly, and access AI-driven investment advice. Many private banks even offer encrypted video consultations with advisors, giving clients privacy and convenience without leaving their homes. For example, UBS and Credit Suisse have developed digital platforms where ultra-wealthy clients can manage complex investments on one dashboard. The future of private banking is high-tech, but still deeply personal. Number 18. How private banking supports philanthropy and social impact. Private banks don't just help their clients make money, they help them make a difference. Many ultra-wealthy individuals want to leave a mark on the world. Private banks create structures like charitable foundations and donor-advised funds to channel this generosity. For example, a private banker might help a client start a scholarship program or fund clean water projects while ensuring the donations are tax-efficient and sustainable. This blend of wealth and purpose is becoming one of the most powerful trends in modern private banking. Number 19. The future of private banking. Private banking is evolving fast. What used to be a service only for billionaires is slowly becoming accessible to affluent professionals, entrepreneurs, and even digital creators. With the rise of digital wealth platforms, You don't always need millions to get personalized financial advice anymore. Some private banks now offer light versions of their services for clients with a few $100,000. This democratization means the gap between traditional retail banking and private banking is slowly narrowing. In the near future, AI, blockchain, and personalized investing may redefine what private banking means for everyone. You see, private banking is much more than fancy offices and silent elevators. It's a world where money moves quietly, strategies work behind the scenes, and relationships shape fortunes. It's about having power over your wealth instead of letting your wealth control you. So, now that you know how private banking really works, would you want to join that world someday? Or do you believe financial freedom can be built your own way? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.